All right, Shalom, it's your brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, QUADASH. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. And real quick, I'm going to get into this article about these UFO sightings, man, because these are the times that we're living in, man. These are the times we're in these biblical times, the times of heavy prophecy being fulfilled. I'm just gonna jump into this article, man. This is a UFO deploying patrol drones, Slovakia, appear in Arizona. Experts claim. So the experts claim, man. They know for a fact that these are so-called UFOs. We know them as IFOs because we know what they are. They're the chariots of the Most High. It says a mysterious bright orb was spotted flying in Arizona. The object started dropping smaller orbs as it flew upwards. A UFO expert claims the object is an alien vessel. There's no doubt about it in these so-called UFO experts' minds that these are otherworldly spacecraft or otherworldly it's an otherworldly thing, man. It's not of this world. I'm going to read a little bit of this article. It says, videos captured by eyewitnesses show a bright orb producing smaller glowing objects as it flew horizontally in the sky. According to a UFO expert, the orb could be an alien vessel that was deploying patrol drones. So the Most High, He's letting His chariots be seen, man. And that just shows you what time we're living in. Because chariots are in the Bible. I'm going to get some quick scriptures real quick. To Zechariah 5:1 said, Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. And that's how the prophet described the chariot, man. That's how he described the UFO. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as the side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off on that side according to it. So this is a curse, man. So this is a curse for the whole earth, man, because that's a mark of that's a sign that judgment is coming for you heathens, you Edomites, and you 2/3. But that's also a sign of salvation for the elect, man. With that, I'm gonna get Romans 13:11. Most High willing, we be those men. This is Romans 13:11. It says, and knowing the time, and knowing what time? The time of looking at chariots appearing in the sky, the time of heavy prophecy, the time of famine of the word. These are the times that we gotta know about. The time of the mark of the beast, the microchip. These are the times that we gotta know about, man. I'm gonna read that back again. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. So we gotta hey, brothers are awake, man. This is speaking to the men, that are awake, man. Pretty much tighten it up. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. So, just these chariots, there's a fact that these chariots, the sightings of these chariots are increasing in number and frequency, tells us that our salvation is near. And the purpose, like I said, the purpose of so chariots are to bring judgment and also to bring salvation. With that, I'm going to get Isaiah 26:20. This is Isaiah 26:20. And this is all just as encouragement and exhortation to the men of the Lord, man. When we see these things. We know that Jacob's trouble is coming. We know that high persecution is coming to the men of the Lord. They're demonizing us, making us to be something that we're not. We know that, man. But also, on the other hand, we know that our salvation is drawing nigh, according to Romans 13:11. But I'm going to get this right here real quick. Isaiah 26:20 says, Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. That's talking about the chariots, the UFOs. And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the nation be overpassed. That's talking about the destruction, man. Because the book of Revelation just said that Babylon, the great, is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. For behold, the Most High cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth For their iniquity, the earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slaves. Going back to Zechariah, the 5th chapter, those chariots, they go as a curse above the whole earth, man. And the Lord has a numerous army of chariots to fulfill that prophecy, to fulfill that goal. Was that I'm going to get Psalm 68 and 17. This is just a demonstration, if you so to speak, a peek into the vast amount of chariots and, for lack of better words, firepower that the Lord has come into this earth, man, to destroy you Edomites, you 2/3, and you heathen. This is a Psalm 68 and 17. And it says, the chariots of Yahawah are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Most High is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place, man. So, hey, that's a numerous amount of chariots, man. Hey, the scriptures say that one angel can destroy the whole earth. But it says even thousands of angels. So just reading that, it'll give you a picture of how great the judgment, how great the destruction is coming to this place, man. This wicked-ass queendom known as America, and throughout the whole earth, man. Wherever the Lord decides to put judgment upon, whatever place he decides to put judgment upon. I'm going to jump down to verse 19. It says, blessed be the Most High, who daily loadeth us with benefits, man. So we're blessed every day, man, when we see things like this. We see these news articles and these news spots, saying the chariots are out here, man. But we don't need to see it, because we believe it anyways. But seeing it and hearing the prophecies of it and knowing that it's coming to pass, it is a blessing, man. It is a benefit. I'm going to read that back again. It said, Psalm 68 and 19, it says, blessed be the Most High, who daily loadeth us with benefits. That's also talking about the videos that the apostles and others put out, man, because those are benefits, man. They do those, and those men are diligent, and they put those out on a daily basis for the benefit and the feeding of the elect, of the hopeful elect, man. Brothers throughout the world, man, they constantly putting up videos, man, constantly, whether it be sit downs or camp videos, man. It's constantly putting out till the Lord puts that famine of the word out, and then more prophecies are going to come to pass, man. That's the power of our salvation. I'll read verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto Yahawah, the Lord belongs the issues from death, man. So he's going to bring great judgment upon this earth, man. But Yahawah shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such as one as goes on still in his trespasses. So there are our enemies. The Lord's enemies are our enemies. And the scripture says right there that he's gonna wound our enemies. He's gonna bring destruction and judgment upon our enemies, man. And that's one of the purposes of the UFOs, to bring destruction upon this earth, man. And Esau's gonna try to fight these UFOs. That's why Trump created that Space Force. Yeah, they don't talk about it anymore. But that's because they don't talk about it doesn't mean that it's still not on the table, so to speak, man. You don't know at what level that so-called Space Force is at, because they know that the chariots of the Most High are coming. I'm gonna get this right here, Revelation 12 and 7. It's a Revelation 12 and 7 says, there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon is who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, according to the scriptures. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. So that's a losing battle that Esau's going to fight against these chariots, man. And when we see the articles, and we read the articles, and we see the current events and the chariots and the prophecies being fulfilled, that should give you a shot of encouragement and hope, man. That should be joyful to you, man. It doesn't matter what you're going through, man. Our salvation is drawing near. And that's a beautiful thing, man. I'm going to go back to that Romans 13:11. I'll just close it on that. Just a real quick lesson here at the plantation. Romans 13:11. I'm going to read that scripture once again. It says Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, so we just talked about the times that we're living in, about the heavy prophecies that are being fulfilled, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. Hey, so that's the exhortation, that's admonition from the scriptures, man. Hey, wake out of sleep. Hey, get up on it, man. Get up on what you're supposed to be getting up on. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe, man. It's closer than you think, man. It's closer than you think. It's not going to be that much long of a wait because the Lord is hastening the day. He's cutting the day short for the elect's sake, man. He's pressing the fast forward button on this place. And that being said, man, I hope the lesson was edifying. With that one, say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawahshi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawahshi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawahshi. Shalom.